All right, once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, Brakatha. All right, this is going to be another, just another like quick lesson. All right, and, just like as of now, it's been like meditating, on a couple things, because, from time to time, when you, check in on the unicorn, are you channeling all that? Are you also get inspired by people that are contrary to what we're gonna do, and Lord willing, when I get home and all that, there's another it's like another thing I wanted to like point out, as far as there's even low level and high level demons are on the unicorn, as far as like speaking against us, like the low level ones, they just they're set up to test like the credibility, or they're the ones who it's like talk talk shit, so and so is like a doctor, so and so is an Edomite, so and so is a tear, so and so did this, so and so is in a gang and all that, and then you have like the higher level ones that actually go within, go in the volume of the book, all right, to try you to Khan. All right, but I was saying to to make you like doubt like the doctrine, all right, that you adhere to. All right, but which brings me to the theme of this lesson, all right, which is all right, this is a path of great difficulty. All right, not only because that's part of the tribulation that you have to go through, or as far as these demons and scoffers trying to wear you down and all that. All right, but as far as only the cream of the crop, like only the like the gold and silver is gonna make it. Which brings me you always have like it starts out you only plan on getting like one scripture precept, but then you that's how the Spirit flows. You come up with other scriptures. All right, Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. All right, and that's talking about, like the elect, no matter, what type of tribulation, no matter what type of hell they catch, even like bringing through that spiritual fire, or, they're going to hold firm and stay strong, all right, to what they learn, or, and, it's just going to be, as far as anything that runs contrary, no matter how much, this devil brings his A game, they're going to stand firm. All right. It actually, all right, just one more. Here we go. All right, St. Matthew 13:18. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom, and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. All right, this is he which received the seed by the wayside. Or, it goes into different, different levels. Or, people, who just don't get it. There's, there ends up being, someone in the audience, or, who like just doesn't get it. Or, and then, there's someone else, who, corrupts them even further, talking about, or, that's not true. Or, and things like that. Or, and they fall for it. Or, and they fall off and things like that. All right, verse 20. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. All right. So that goes into maybe they believe, or they believe in the shit that people like Yakinan, Avenger of Blood 1611 talk about, or maybe they after that and that's Satan doing his job, getting people that aren't worthy of this knowledge, second thoughts, trying to make them, planting seeds to have like second thoughts about this knowledge, about their Akim, about their teachers, or and that also talks about or certain aspects of like the doctrine, or an order comes down, and they're not down with it, and they fall off because of that. That's because this knowledge is a path of great difficulty. All right, which brings me to 2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 6. So let's start at 5. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? All right, because the broad's going to be the perks of the kingdom are being delivered. All right, the broad is going to be the broads that we're going to be dealing with, the fresh virgins. Or it's going to be straight up like walking into like a Cold Stone Creamery or Baskin Robbins, with all those flavors and shit, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, but on a more serious note, or before we receive all those good things, we have to go through tribulation. All right, verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. That's the kingdom. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. Or plus we got all these doctrines, all this tribulation, more people against you than with you. Or you gotta deal. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. Or and as far as like you'll even notice this like to some extent playing out in your camps. Or you might have like one or two people fall out, and then you'll have someone like replace them. All right, because once again this isn't for everybody. Or it's a light thing that you're the Lord's servant. If the city were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, It is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, Even so also is Israel's portion. All right, so that's the tribulation you have to go, that straight and narrow path. All right, has to do with the the tribulation that you have to go through, in order to be worthy of the kingdom. Or that includes things like your family coming against you, all these people coming against you. All right, or as far as enticement, false doctrines, threats, bribes, all of that. Or you got to deal with all of that. All right, not everyone, not everybody can hack it. You got to examine yourself and you put up those prayers that you're one of the men that can hack it. That's why that song when the saints go marching in, or a lot of those like spirituals, in gospel songs, there is some truth to it, if it's going by the scriptures. But when the saints go marching in, I want to be in that number. Or that's about someone pleading with the Lord to be part of the elect, or to receive deliverance and salvation. All right, so here's the last one. All right, St. Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. All right, so like I said, in Zechariah it says 2/3. Or 2 out of 3 ain't bad, 2 out of 3 ain't good. You know what I'm saying? All right. The majority of our people, that rounds out to like 70%. 70, like roughly, when you round it out, 70%. It's really 66.6%. All right, but the majority, of our people, are going to be destroyed. All right, verse 14. All right, because strait is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. All right, so very few. Keep in mind that very few, all right, people, even like the acumen, your camp, the people that come up to listen, come and go. All right, at a very rapid pace. All right, the people in your camp are, a lot of them, they bug out, they go off, go back into the world, all right, come up against you at some point. All right, but you got to stay strong. This even goes, as an exhortation, but or for those of you that don't know, for edification's sake, keep that in mind that this isn't about, all right, the majority. All right, but with that, all right, we're gonna say all right, shalom.